Good afternoon. It's 2:40 Pacific, March 12th, 2018. So I decided to narrate over what I see again. I just wasn't in the mood for the last week or so. So we're going to go through my favorites list, see if there's much changes, differences in these web cameras, things like that. So Spain has been showing a lot of red skies and a lot of objects, so I think Spain's in the proper position for these objects to appear, so we can see. So we can note this camera and come back to it and see during the day if if it's so much of a red tint, hue, coloring, whatever. And that type of stuff. I might also comment on other videos I watch. I watch a lot of other YouTubers, creators, so I might pass some information along that I gather from those videos. I guess the first one, you can see, what is this, Massachusetts. They're already kind of in the sunset phase. A lot of people are watching. You can see the sunset. Pretty bright there. Long length. The width over the horizon is way bright. Kind of kooky color, whatever. The gray on top. It's like the sky is so low. I saw a video about that before. Why the sky is so low, the clouds are so low. I totally forgot the logistics or whatever of it, but in France here, always shows reflections or objects in the sky. Guess this one doesn't want to draw. I'm not going to waste too much. Oh, there it is. Let's see right there. The camera's got some blurs. I would almost assume that those are reflections of the intruders into our solar system. That's kind of what I'd like to call them. Yeah, I'm sorry this production isn't the best. I'm just doing this on cell phone, and I don't have too much time to be editing videos and all this type of stuff. Maybe I will underneath the sun, 7 o'clock, 7:30, 7:30 position. You see it's flashing spherical objects flashing sun rays or being picked up by the camera, all kooky. So remember, the camera has much better eyes than us, especially we don't know the camera that we're looking at, the technical specs of it. So, some can be super high and some could be not so high end, and some could pick up IR, infrared, others may not. Things like that. So we see Russia is gonna be, Spain's 8 hours ahead of me, so it's 10:45 in Spain. So not sure what time it is in Russia. Looks like that's daybreak, sunrise, and you can see the red coming up with the sun, right? I've noticed a lot of that recently, that there's a massive amount of red. I guess we can call it iron oxide. There was a video I saw. I watched Planet X, Scott and the doctor, and I guess Scott, excuse me, I didn't mean to sip, but the coffee's still on the hot side. Yeah, Scott had said, excuse me, that he went to a doctor and did a blood test and checked for iron long time ago, 2009-ish, or something like that, and it was high in iron. So, you know, this isn't new stuff, right? These things have been rotating. Remember, this solar system and space is way, 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 way big. So these things, you know, even though they're moving at a very fast rate, the space is so big, it takes a long time. You guys know that, right? How long they tell us that it takes to travel through space from one planet to the other, right? Light years or lunar years, or not lunar years, but lunar distance. Alright, let's move on. Got the red iron oxide in Russia. Come on, what else we got? I don't want to bore you guys. Spain again, different camera, lots of red. So, let's zoom in. It's some type of material, right? Either dust, you can kind of see. In France, same type of deal, lots of red. And we got something in the upper right. It's almost greenish. Fullerton. Well, the cloud has covered these ones. If you look at the past videos, you can see it right above the building there, that round on the top part of the building, that other structure on top of the building right above it, you can see them in the clouds. So it's pretty cloudy there. But they've been there in Fullerton, California. And let's take a look at the sun on these videos, these streams. You see the reflections in the water is magenta, closer to the sand, to the beach. You see it's purplish. Yeah, I noticed the skies are, oops, they turned it on me, on us. I noticed that, well, who knows how long it's going to take to get back. Let's check out this one. That the skies are getting purple. This is Connecticut. Again, you can see, let's look at this. You could almost see, look at this beam of light coming down. I've seen this this is trippy, right? I've seen this in Spain, where this beam of light comes down. Wow, that's really weird, right? You got the purple and the black dot in the middle of this reflection. I don't know if I've ever seen that. So the reflections of the coloring. Look at the rainbow effect, right? It's like a rainbow effect, eclipse, reflection type of thing. So, okay, that was really weird in this video. Something like zoomed. I don't know, that was probably just the camera zooming, but anyway, let's look at this. I'm trying to listen to Jonathan Kleck, but on the other phone, on the other device, but he's talking a lot, so I can't really pay attention. So I'm gonna look at something else on the other phone. Guess I'll zoom out. Okay. Check out what this camera's doing. These people are enjoying themselves at the beach, especially if they're doing good and that we could be headed for major changes. Guess I'll leave it at that. Another thing I watched last night on Planet X was a pretty good scientific channel, right? He had some images of the sun, of what the GOES satellite showing the sun, how it looks. And Iceland, huh? Wow. I mean, this is just, look at that thing. What is that? Is that the moon? Has to be, right? It's nighttime there. Or maybe that's just a street light or something. Who knows? Looking at WSO, he's got a bunch of nice images. These two green ones in the middle, lower video, I see it in a lot of different places, but I don't know. The fact that I see it in a lot of different places, this is Netherlands, I see it in America, in like Half Moon Bay, where I'm sort of by North Carolina, the opposite side of the country. Okay, I gotta go. My kid's coming. Cheers. Have a good, safe time.